what I do differently if I started to learn to code in 2025. Here's the 3 things that will help you to save years, because I wasted 3 years of my life at the beginning trying to learn to code in wrong way, and I failed 20 plus interviews before I landed my first position, and currently I have 5 years of hands-on experience in real companies like SaaS solutions, like a bank company. Probably you're overwhelmed with the information around yourself because of AI everywhere, because of some people are advising that you need to start from the beginning with AI automation, or some people are saying that you don't need to learn to code in nowadays because of AI in few years will be at such level so programmers won't be needed in this world. And here is the first thing, you're probably overwhelmed with the possible direction to choose. And before you choose the direction, you need to understand this thing, that it's not so important at the beginning which direction to choose. The most importantly is that this direction will works for you. For example, if I am not interested in the gaming, I didn't play any computer games in my life, probably game development isn't a good solution for me. So you just need to choose a direction, and it's not a hard decision, it's the decision that you need to make, and further in upcoming 3-4 years it will be way more easier to change your main direction. After you choose a direction, a lot of people are facing with the next issue. They don't know what information they need to consume and what the things they need to learn. And I also didn't know it at the beginning. I was trying to watch a lot of tutorials, I was trying to be everywhere. My recommendation here is to go to some vacancies websites, to go through the direction you have chosen, to find 20, 30, 40 links to the vacancies, to collect all the links, to go to this ChatGPT, to put all the links and to say it, okay, go to the every single link that I send it to you, collect the description of the vacancies, and give me the average requirements to these positions. The most important here to not choose the beginner's position, to choose the position where they expected to have from you 2, 3, 4 years of experience. After you have all of these average requirements, you can ask ChatGPT to build a roadmap what to learn in which direction. And we're going to the second topic I'd like to share with you, is that you don't need to wait till the end of the roadmap you did on the previous step. If you are somewhere in the middle of your roadmap, you're already ready to go to the interviews. Why? Because there is a risk that you will stuck in the learning loop and you will try to add one more technology after a year, after 2 years, some new technologies will appear and you won't feel ready for an interview. And here's the spoiler, you won't feel ready for an interview, never. And here's the third thing that I would like to share with you. Don't be tied too much to the learning technical skills. Technical skills are for sure important, but if you already know 60-70% of the technical requirements to the vacancy, you probably already works with the company. But it doesn't mean that the company will hire you. And why? Because there is a second part of the requirement, it is soft skills. A lot of companies are not writing in the description which soft skills are matters for him. It's the common stuff there. You need to be a good teammate, you don't need to be a conflict guy, and more or less that's it. But what I can say you, by looking at the vacancy, for example, of the beginning position and some experienced guys, probably you will find some cases where the descriptions are completely similar and there is the only difference in the years of an experience. Here we are hiring the guy who didn't work anywhere, and here we're hiring the guy who has 5 years of an experience. And the most unpredictable spoiler that as a second case, the guy who worked already 5 years. Technical skills matters a bit less at the interview steps. Why? Because of these 5 years will be the fact for the company who is hiring that this exact person already worked somewhere and he already was solving the problem with communication and with other stuff that appearing during the work at the previous company. But for the first guy, it's completely unknown how he will behave in specific situation. Will he live in the 3 months or 5 months at this work, or will he remain to work at least few years? And if you are interested in the development niche, hit subscribe and write a comments below. I will share in the next video how I failed 20+ interviews before I landed my first position and what I learned from this experience.